Hi, this is Joanne with Stuff2DiscussTV, and I am here with
Agazia Sefa, founder and CEO of TYB Clothing. Gang, gang, you know what it is?
You know what it is. What are you wearing? Look at this. Look. Is this not awesome or what?
I'm wearing TYB Clothing.
Sylvia Becker-Hill.
Septimius the Great.
Yeah.
Yas be the great in the building, in the flesh.
Jonte Marie.
And she, look at her. This is tallness right up in here. This is all tall. She just got through modeling, by the way. So what inspires you about fashion?
I've always been into fashion. I've always liked America's Next Top Model. I've always wanted to be on that show. I was just really into it. And then I think around freshman year, I was like, I'm going to start dressing the way I actually want to dress. And ever since then.
The trends that's going on today, what inspires you?
What inspires me is the impact. So it's me helping people. Of course, I love fashion. I love styling and looking good. But the biggest thing about fashion is how we can truly help people out and be able to impact not only the people around us, but communities that have served us before, right? And so I have forefathers that have served my freedom here in America. So how do I support that? My way is by bridging the gap between African Americans and Africans. And what does that look like? That's empowering us, educating us on entrepreneurship, educating us and letting us know that this is possible, and then pushing that forward, whether it's being involved in fashion shows, curating fashion shows, mentoring the youth.
Tell me, what inspires you about fashion?
Fashion for me is something you put on your body to make yourself feel good. And at a time where so many people struggle with mental health, depression and anxieties, we need color. Color are the candy for the soul. And I love that nearly all the designers here, they embrace color. So they really literally, for me, they bring candy for the soul onto the catwalk. Isn't it wonderful?
That is wonderful. What inspires you about fashion?
Well, you know, fashion is what started me. It's a universal language like music. So fashion can be either hated or liked. And I'm the kind of person that I push the envelope. So you're going to either like it or hate it, but the interpretation, you're going to learn from it. And you're going to discuss it. And that's why I started.
What inspires you about, since you are a designer, what inspires you about fashion?
Honestly, to be honest, I am just here to be able to bring whatever is hidden inside of people.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, my motto of my brand is like, be comfortable in what you wear.
I like that.
Okay.
Because if you're not comfortable, you can't.
Exactly. It's in not afraid to be bold.
So is this your first year here, or is this?
This is my first time doing this fashion week, yes. But I've been modeling since last October. I've done 2 LA Fashion Weeks, and then I actually just got signed to Willow Model Management.
Well, congrats.
Yeah,
She said it so all like nonchalant, like I just got, like I got a burger or something like that. You said you had your brother. He's behind the scenes right now. Well, I mean, is that something that is a family thing that you wanted to do all this time?
Yeah, so, you know, they always say don't work with your family, but I'm going to tell you one thing. As long as there's the why, your family will pull through, okay? So, for me, it's a family thing. This has connected us even closer. With Tigray Youth of Las Vegas Clothing, we were able to connect more, grow more, and then also pass our culture on. You know, one thing about being Black in America, we don't want to lose our culture, meaning we want to make sure that we understand where we come from and we want to push it forward. With us being first generation diasporas, we're so close to losing our culture. We want to continue to push that forward. So how is that? Is by bridging the gap, connecting people to their culture, and then educating them consistently.
So what got you started into fashion as far as this?
I am a painting artist and I'm a brain geek. I'm a certified master neuroplastician, so I combine intentional creativity and painting to help my clients rewire their brain to overcome any form of self-sabotage. So for me, fashion, like today, I'm wearing one of my paintings.
I was going to ask you that. What were you wearing? Yes.
It's the design of the cut is from Le Galeriste, my partner in Canada.
Turn it around. Go ahead. Model. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
Painting is one of my paintings.
Oh my
It's called access, the access to your own intuition and creativity. So the different patterns.
painting is like
Different patterns symbolize your two brain hemispheres, the digital and the analog, because you need both to be really, really creative.
You know, that happens with kids when they have color. They show color and it gets them. Okay, I got you.
Yes. Yes.
Then you put it into fashion. Do your music follow the trends as far as which way to go, how to create your music?
It doesn't. I'm kind of left field. My music is a lot like will.i.am because I combine fashion and music together. As long as you can dance to it, that's my foundation, which is house music.
Okay.
But I incorporate opera singers, heavy metal bands, R&B, hip hop, you name it. I collaborate and bring it together. As long as you can move and have fun, that's me.
Now, is anyone in your family, or how did you get inspired by this?
So basically, I grew up in Haiti. I'm from Haiti. I was born and raised in Haiti. I studied this brain when I grew up seeing like my family like since I was 6 years old.
Okay.
You know, I used to sew by hand. And then when I got here in 2009, and this is when I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I have the opportunity to be here with more resources.
Yeah.
And now I started like tapping into it. So I saw my grandmothers, my aunties sewing.
That's where it starts.
That's where it starts. It's always in the blood.
It's always in the blood.
It's funny how like I found out later on like my father was in politics.
Really?
My father was in politics, and then when he passed away, I found out that my mother told me, you know what? You know that your father used to design, right? Before he was in politics.
You're like,
And I was like,
yeah. All right, so on this channel, we talk about pet peeves with the red carpet. What pet peeves do you have about fashion?
I don't know if I have any pet peeves per se. I think like everybody just, you know, do what you want to do. Don't feel forced to not speak up if you're not comfortable wearing something. If you know you don't want to do this event, or just don't feel pressured. I guess that's my pet peeve.
So what is your pet peeve about fashion?
Listen, pet peeve is make sure y'all come looking like a vibe, okay? If you're not a vibe, we coming for you, okay? Make sure your details. It's all about the details. You feel me?
Look at this.
You see the,
Fire.
crop the
Fire
cross.
right
You
here.
feel me? You feel me?
So what is your pet peeve? Do you know what pet peeve is like? What are you not too fun about fashion? Is anything that is like a dislike about fashion?
Oh, you want me to be honest about what I dislike here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going on. I don't like that in the year 2023, the models are still walking like the models in the 80s and the 90s.
What is your pet peeve about fashion?
I hate copies. You know what I'm saying? The word couture is one of a kind. So I believe in avant-garde. I believe in high fashion and couture because I don't want to see my stuff in a store. I want to see it.
Okay.
There's only one. This is only one.
I like that
This
too.
is only one.
I like that too. Yes. Yeah. What is your pet peeve about fashion?
my pet peeve.
Yes.
I feel like I don't really have a pet peeve because I like to think that like people have their own style.
That's true. So you don't want to step on their shoes or anything.
Well, I encourage people to embrace who they are. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. That makes sense.
I encourage people to embrace who they are because like when I first started this brand, people thought I was the weirdest person ever.
Did they? Wow.
You know,
So that means you're going somewhere.
like they were like they were like, what's urban pigeons?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
they were like, what's urban pigeons? But I'm like, this is going to be the brand that takes over the whole world.
now look at you. Look at you.
You know what I mean?
Tell the world, say what?
That's really great in the flesh.
So is there any other project? I mean, you already told us that you got accepted into.
I just did a show in Temecula. Yeah. Before that, I shot a video down here. And before that, I did the SDDBA fashion and trunk show down in Balboa. And I've been just trying to guide my way through. Yep.
all over.
Last month, so all of that was freelance before. Yeah.
Look at you. Now you're going to really be busy. You're going to be busy. Yeah. Do you have any other projects or anything coming up that you would like to tell our viewers out there?
There's always projects coming up. Follow us on TYB Clothing on Instagram, www.tybclothing.com. We just finished our 4-day festival. We will have another one next year. It's a fashion show, cultural show. Please come and support. You guys will be able to experience the youth, but also experience Tigray culture. I know none of y'all know where that's at.
They don't know.
They don't
be
know.
knowing.
They don't know.
Do you have any projects that is coming up that you want to tell the viewers out there, that you want them to look out for?
I am starting my PhD path to merge neuroscience and painting. So if you follow me on Instagram, Sylvia Becker Hill, Sylvia with SYLVIABECKER-HILL. I will need next year, case studies, people who are willing to learn how to rewire their brains through art, and that then get monitored because I need case studies for my PhD. So this would be great.
Do you have any upcoming projects or anything that you want to tell us about, or is it secret?
No, it's a lot. It's just a lot. So I just released a song called Anything You Want.
Oh, okay.
It's an Afro beat. Submitted to the Grammys.
I like that.
So hopefully I'll get the Grammy nomination or a Grammy win this year again. But it's about union between America, Liberia, and Nigeria. We merged it together and we did one song. And then I have 4 films coming out. One is out on streaming now. And then I have HBO, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu.
So is there any other projects that you got coming up that you'd like to tell our viewers?
More so, like, what I'm mostly working on is, like, I'm working on Urban Pigeon Academy. Like, I want to be able to teach the others.
That's
like, it's
educate, like you said, educate.
I want to be able to educate others. You know what I mean? Pigeons.org, and you can find us on Instagram, urban_pigeons. Okay.
That's right.